Good day, friends, and you're welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to discuss microbial growth curve. Microbial growth curve is a fundamental concept in microbiology, and it's very important to understand this microbial growth curve. It's a concept that explains the way microbial life, the phase or life cycle of microorganisms. It could be bacteria, it could be fungi, whatever it is. It has a phase, a life cycle, and what happens. Now, there are about 4 stages in this microbial growth curve, and it's important to understand these 4 stages and what happens in each of these stages. The first stage is called the lag stage. The second stage is called the log or the exponential stage. The third being the stationary phase, and the third stage or the fourth stage, sorry, is the death or decline stage or phase. You can use phase or stage, any one of them. It goes here. Now let's go quickly to the first stage, which is the lag phase. Now, what happens in the lag phase? The lag phase is the phase where the microorganism has just been introduced into the new environment. It has just been introduced into the culture media. So it's a period of acclimatization. It's a period where the microorganism, it could be bacteria or whatever it is just getting to know the environment. There is not much rapid cell division that occurs in this stage. This first stage is called the log phase, and it's very important. The second stage is the lag phase, or the first stage is the lag phase. Please don't mix it up. The first stage is the lag phase. The next stage is the log or exponential stage. So you have the lag phase, which is the slower phase that I just described. The next one is the log or the exponential stage. And this phase is a phase of rapid cell division and rapid growth. Here, the microorganism has acclimatized to the environment. There's nutrients in surplus, and so there's rapid growth, there's rapid division, there's rapid turnaround, and we have a bloom of the microorganism. It grows very quickly, and population increases very quickly. And there's a lot of biosynthesis of a lot of materials, and this stage is a very important stage. It's usually a stage that is exploited in industrial microbiology for fermentation, production of vaccines, production of alcohol, and many other stages in the industrial process. Exploits this exponential or log phase. It's a phase of rapid growth. From there, we move to the stationary phase. Now, the stationary phase is a phase where there begins to become a serious depletion of resources, such that the microorganisms do not have enough resources to grow and multiply as they have been doing before. So there's a sort of balance between cell division and cell death because the resources are not that much. There is serious competition at this stage because the microorganisms that are alive within that culture are struggling seriously for the resources, and the resources are not enough. There is intense competition in this stage, and that's the stationary stage. And that's why now, like I didn't say before, the log phase starts like this, the lag phase starts like this. Just you see, I'll put up the diagram. The lag phase first, then the log or exponential phase, and then the stationary phase, and then the last phase is the phase of decline and death. Now, the phase or stage of decline and death is the phase where you now have almost the total depletion of resources, and there are no resources, there are no nutrients to sustain microbial life. So you begin to see rapid death of the organisms. You begin to see a sharp and serious decline in the number of microorganisms that are existing within the culture because nutrients are no longer available. It's also important to remind us or to state that in the stationary phase, there is the production of a lot of secondary metabolites because it's a stage where there is intense competition and the microorganisms are trying to stop other microorganisms from killing them. So there's the production of a lot of secondary metabolites. In the decline stage, resources have gone down and it's difficult for the microorganisms to sustain life. So there's a lot of death and the curve comes really down. So this concept is very important to understand. The diagrams are there for us to see. It's important to understand this microbial growth curve. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.